Hello, folks. Welcome back to another mature episode of Schwaaard's Journey to Legendary. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am playing a Telvanni list, but it is not your mother's Vanni. And speaking of which, gamers get that whole, stereotype. Oh, it's you're living in your parents' basement, and you're at your mom's house, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think that applies to most gamers. But I will say, I think it does apply to Telvanni folks. I'm not here. I'm somewhere else.
What are you doing in your closet?
I'm not. I'm changing my clothes, Mom, and you're disturbing me. You need to go.
You have all your clothes on here, going on.
Yeah, I know. I'm folding them, but would you just go?
What is this? What are you doing in your closet? What is this fuzzball thing up? What?
That's a microphone. I'm filming. I'm a very important movie star, and I'm filming, and you're ruining my shot. So
in the closet. This is not a big sound stage.
This is a sound stage, and it's fine.
What is this? What is this, He-Man?
It's not He-Man. It's legends, Mom. These are legends. These are legendary fighters, and I am a controller of these legendary characters. I do amazing things. Okay, and you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. You just go on it.
Can I have your lasagna?
Okay. Could you just put that in the fridge?
Oh, all right.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you. Bye.
So, like I said, this is a Telvanni list, and we're going to play it on the ladder now. And you saw nothing before this, so welcome to the legend that is Schwaaard. So anyway, so you may say, why the heck are you playing Telvanni? Well, you could say it's, know your enemy. If you can't beat them, join them. All those things seem pretty valid, but the main reason was there's a gentleman whose name I don't know, I can't say because it's in Russian. But I did translate the message anyway, and he pretty much just said, hey, I like watching it. I don't necessarily understand all the things you're saying, but I'm going to keep Disappointment Dragon there just because it works with Ancient Lookout.
Come on, then. Entertain me.
Oh, we don't want Gravesinger that early, but that is okay. And anyway, just very nice message. And he had understood that he was like, so were you saying that you're going to play Telvanni? I was like, well, no, I was actually bemoaning just how much Telvanni I was seeing, but it kind of did something on my brain. I was like, you know what? I'm going to play a Telvanni list, but I'm not going to play all the stuff that I have just gotten really tired. I'm not going to say hate. Hate's a strong word for cards in a card game, but just the cards that I have not, that I don't see. So there's no Black Hand Messenger. There's no Necromancer. There's none of that stuff. And I did, if you were very astute or you were paying a whole lot of attention, you would notice that we are starting off lower than we were before. I did try this on Friday. It was supposed to just be a fun, frivolous Friday where I just had fun with it, and I put together a Telvanni list. But I mean, I had like the foot pads in there, the 3/2s. I had the what are they called? I don't know, the 2/3 Redoran whatever guys, like cards you just never really see. And I mean, I only had one of each of them. I wasn't playing garbage stuff necessarily, but I wasn't playing what could be considered a viable deck. I didn't have any removal. I had a little bit of silence. Bottom line is it went horribly, even for what I was expecting or thinking it might be. It was really bad. So we lost like 7 or 8 games, and I was like, you know what? I'll still show it. This is not shaping up well at all. But you know what? The cool thing is that I'm trying to think what the cool thing is. I mean, they're like Sky Shard. You don't really ever see this card played. So even though it's going to hurt us like heck when these creatures start coming down with that and this, which, I mean, I'm guessing this deck just gets wrecked by actual aggro.
Excellent story.
But in this case, because we're not aggro, we're going slow. They're not getting wrecked. Let's see here. Do that.
Feel the power within you.
Can we play it? We can play a dragon next turn, so keeping him alive is not a bad idea. So anyway, it was so bad, and things just, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to waste your all's time. I like, this is not optimized. So what this is, in case you didn't notice, this is Dragon Shakvani. It's dragons and a bunch of shackle stuff with Dres Tormentor and some high-end stuff. Good night. That's a beastly body right there. So here's the thing. I don't think I want to deploy this just yet. But if I do, when Icewing comes down, he's going to do some good stuffs. But I want it to be a surprise. I want him to empty a whole lot of stuff. So tell you what.
You must be cleansed.
I mean, this makes them much harder to kill, but... let's see...
I'm ready for anything.
But we're going to be relying on Doomcrag and things like Icewing Dragon and Dres Tormentor to clear out lanes. We're in a tough spot now, I'm not going to lie. This is pretty rough. But they are going to kill some stuff.
By the first
And we are going to... Let's see, does he do damage or he just shackles? Okay. One off from that. Let's go ahead and shackle us. You. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how to go about this. I mean, at this point, you may argue that I should have been going face because we could be cleaning up. But I think we all know that from last time that this is not... Alright, so yeah, I guess now is the time to deploy...
It would appear that dinner.
Craig, so we do a little bit of this. And, I mean, none of these survive, unfortunately.
You cannot hide.
Look to the skies.
He can trade here. I'm guessing that's what he's going to do if he's...
Glory of the Orcimer.
Yeah.
I'll rip
And here's the bummer. Well, yeah, well, there's one bummer because... Okay, we're going to do this. Because I don't really have... there's really nothing great in the graveyard right now, unfortunately. You know, he's going to trigger that. So he's going to start getting some really crazy value here. He can't kill this with that, but he may very well have a Fell the Mighty or something. It's an Orc deck. I wouldn't expect them. Wouldn't expect anything else. Oof. Yeah.
You won't escape.
I think we're just way too slow. I mean, if we can get our cool stuff, we'll be alright, but...
There is strength in unity.
So they're planning on making it in one fell swoop there. Oh, that is beautiful. So let's do... So he can kill this. He can kill that. You kill that.
I can taste your fear.
Or do I want to do... No, because I want to
I
keep
taste your fear.
the lethal alive.
They will serve me until...
Alright. Oh, if I kept Gravesinger alive, he could have brought back something else next turn. So, yeah, I guess that probably wasn't the greatest idea. I'm still figuring it out, really.
Close ranks. Let nothing through. Steel and stone.
Let's see. You definitely want to hit this guy, 'cause... And... So yeah, we're out of cards, but you know, we're kind of mixing it up. We're trading some stuff. Having a good old time with it. We actually have more health than our Orc counterparts. Now they do have 2 cards in hand, and arguably much more potential for burst than we do. crush this guy. Alright, cool. So they're out. This. I mean, if we'd actually played some awesome cards, we'd be in a good place right now, but we haven't hit any of our big stuff yet, so like this, I don't know what it's going to bring back, but it's not going to be fantastic. It's a great combo right there. Sometimes I wait many games to be able to play that combination right there. All right, what can we reanimate? Ice Wings, Skeletal Grave Singer, maybe? Or should we do Shadowfen? We can clear pretty much everything. If we do this and then we reanimate a dragon, then we're going to be in pretty good shape. But, yeah, let's do that. Oh, crap, it's going to put the one over here, isn't it? Nut bunnies. Alright, well, this guy needs to go, unfortunately. So here we go. Gonna see how this plays out. We're trying to turn the corner. We have Atronach. We have a lot of big buffy guys. So it's not impossible. This is what happened last time. I played the version of the deck I had it played. I can't remember it brought back. Oh, there we go. That's a good one.
Hiding will not save you.
And yeah, we'll just kind of hold off. I mean, I hope he doesn't have anywhere to be, because we're right now. I'm just waiting for a big, like I said, Iron Atro, any of our late game stuff. But yeah, so it was a card. He costs 6, and if you have higher health, he's a 5/5, and he brings back, or 4/4, and he brings back a creature from discard. We were playing against Halalu, and they had targets that they'd set up, for the slay things. Twice in a row, it brought back a freaking target, and I was like, you know what? Because I saw somebody do it once, and somehow they pulled it off really well. Okay, so he's gonna crush him. Really? This is the one giving me all the value, buddy. Oh well. Cool. I'm actually kind of appreciative, because we need them to start hitting our face, but I mean, with training grounds up there, they're so big. Arguably, I should have reanimated the Shadowfen, but if we can get another dragon, we'll be able to hold off the inevitable. So yeah, that was a smart move on our opponent's part. I want a favorable trade with this guy here, or this guy, if we can get it.
Been too long since I.
No, we cannot. Oh, and he's got a poof. He's drawing his late game. I wouldn't mind drawing some of ours, but All right. I mean, that's not our late game, but let's go ahead and mummify that. I don't think I can hit it. All right, so this is really, so far, has proven nothing other than that we can. Oh, wow. Jeez. Oh, boy. See, now they can turn the corner. I mean, it is unfortunate. I mean, like I said, they're drawing all the good late game stuff here. So what are we gonna go ahead and take that down there? I mean, we do. I think we do. Unless we get Iron Atronach, I think we're gonna lose this. They're just gonna whittle us down.
If I fall, claim me.
I'm guessing this one trades, but he can probably throw some rocks. Or that guy, yeah.
They will pay the blood price. You're going down. Oh, I'll rip you apart.
Shackled. Got another one. Ooh. That's a good one.
You will die in flames.
So they're going to be able to do some stuff. Get me down to 8
Enough.
or something like that. Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Blood and honor.
Or worse. Okay.
I'm ready to fight.
Oof. Yeah, training grounds, man. That does some stuff. All right. So we do this. Do that. Do that.
I smell the stench of the living.
All right.
For honor and for glory.
I am the shield of my
I'd say it's time for us to get rid of training grounds. Get our Thorn Hist Mage down.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
And immediate prophecy. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so 8. I mean, this is our only path forward. If we're going to win, that's the only way we had to push. I mean, he might have a way to silence those. He might have a way to buff up. He might have a way to... I mean, he could do anything. But I think that is our only viable way to possibly pull this off.
The longer the odds.
Uh-huh. And we still have to, right now as it is, we still have to get through a prophecy. Which makes me nervous, considering we hit one just a second ago. I would like... I mean, no matter what, unless... I don't know. I don't remember if I run an item or not. I don't know if we have a way to skip that rune.
No one better.
For honor and for glory.
Alright, so 10 Magicka, 2 cards. I guess he doesn't have it. Nice. We did it! Holy cow! What do you know? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, longest game ever? Classic Telvanni, but you notice I wasn't playing the same nonsense. And I hate to say that because I know a lot of folks... let me just make sure this is recording. Okay, cool. I know a lot of folks like to run those nonsense cards, but you have to understand, after last week, I just got burned out on seeing so many cards. The list. Just think classic Telvanni, or not classic. Think contemporary classic Telvanni, like your normal Telvanni. And I'm going to say some cards that I know some of y'all like or some of y'all play with, and that's fine. But for me personally, having seen them so many times, and I mean, I'm still playing. I think I got lightning bolts in here, so it's not like I'm not playing anything that you would see. But like Blackhand Messenger, Necro, Sanctuary Pet, Aelid Guardian, Midnight Burial, Alduin, Parthenax. Did I say that already? I don't remember. Like none of that stuff.
Hail, friend.
Although I am playing, as you saw, Odahviing, only because I think he pairs really well. If this guy's on there, that's if it doesn't destroy it, it shackles everything. So I put him in there just because I think he synergizes with some of our stuff. And same thing, if he comes out in the same lane as what's his face, our
If I fall,
what is he?
reclaim me.
The Venom guy, the 4/4 vampire guy. Ooh, come on, Shadowfin! Argonian douche. We want the Argonian douche.
To oblivion with you.
I feel like this is going to be important to have the life, so we're going to have the life. But we're not going to do any more. No more than that, because this is not looking good. Oh my goodness gracious. We are so hosed. So hosed. This makes me want to race, you know. Because very soon, their cards are going to start coming down, and we're not going to have a lot of ways to deal with them. Case in point.
Unclawed jaw Khajiit. Follow me, men.
Oof. Alright, so... Glacial Dragon. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're going to get a ton of... I mean, they're going to get a ton of Magicka here. They're going to be like... I don't know. They'll be able to play, like, everything in their hand. So, it's not great. But, I mean, you saw how slow we are coming out of the gate. 12 Magicka. Can you believe that? Holy cow. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, they're not going to be able to resist that. Oh, no! Wow, Disappointment Dragon, no Lightning Bolt. Okay. So, yeah, good for you. So that was about the worst case scenario, I think. Okay, no, just kidding. Just kidding. So we're pretty much dead here. 2 ultimate, at least in hand. Alright, so, I mean, do we just concede here? I think we do. I think we just concede. Because we're not going to win this. There's just no way. So, yeah, we can do that. That.
Hiding will not save you.
I mean, she's still going to get her 2 off of there. Yeah, I mean, this is we're just pretty much hosed. But like I said, we're not we are a control deck, as you saw. Like, we have to play it slow, but we don't have enough like mash removal. I don't even think I'd run Ice Storm in this. So
Try something. You won't live to regret.
This one won't.
I can't bring it back. Never mind. So yeah, we're just gonna finish going face, and that's gonna be a bummer. But
I'm ready for anything.
If I fall,
all right, it's gonna be a close one, and we do know that he's got. I mean, the Fighters Guild I'm not worried about because we have Sorcerer's Negation. Oh, well, they send it there then. Cool.
This one won't.
Intimidate.
Come and visit your judge.
There's
You
Cardinal
will
Real.
not
And he
be
finished it off with the
victorious.
1/1 fire.
Get
Okay. Hey, it's a deck we hadn't seen. We don't see a whole lot of, so kudos to them for that. Yeah. Not a bad hand to have stuff with against a deck that drew as slow as we did. But yeah, and I did this part of this, like I said, part of it was because, you know, it was kind of suggested, and I was like, you know what, I'm probably not going to ever want to play a serious thing of Telvanni, like an actual serious match. Like, I'm never going to be the Elid, whatever guy. I do have, like, Red Brahmin. He's in there, too, because of the shackle effect. So if it's synergized with what I'm trying to do, then I'll have it in there. But I'm not just spamming or, you know, playing the classic cards. And I know people are like, oh, well, that's how you win. I'm like, right now, the win, it's important. Like, I want to win, but I want to win the way that I want to win. and that is by playing cards that are not just seen so much, because as you all saw, it just got really old for me. And as we also saw last week, I just lost everything. Pretty much. We had the one really good day, and that was about it. So, everything else has just been tanking. So I was like, why not just play something for fun? And here's the great thing. Well, that's not great at all. Let's see here. So if I play this, they kind of have to address it, but it does get a free trade. If they ignore it, Mystic Dragon comes down. We get a little bit of health back. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're just done already. I might concede efficiency here because we're going to be behind on everything. Like, I can only play one card, and these both trade into it, so... we're holding on, but I'm just waiting for the crucial, like, if they got the Bleak Coast Troll or, anything like that, we're not going to be able to keep up.
The tribunal will always come to the people's aid.
I guess that's going for tempo. This is a little weird. I mean, I guess that's effective. So yeah, I guess we just call it. 'Cause there's no way.
My fight is done.
We're gonna come back from that. Bummer. We got a lot. I mean, you saw we do have some early game stuff, but we haven't drawn it in like 4 games. But it's there. I mean, I'd have to relook at the list and see how much. But I mean, even like, you'd say like a proactive, or it's not a proactive card, like the Harpy is not proactive, but I would play her in a heartbeat on a board like that, but we still didn't have anything, so. But yeah, so the other half of it was, I always win. If Telvanni loses, or if I lose, Telvanni loses. And I feel good. If I lose, or if I win, then I win, and I feel good, as the game long time ago now that I can barely remember will attest. Winning is kind of a foreign concept at this point, and I mean, I'm not helping it. But if the end result is a loss, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy whatever the heck deck I'm playing, and just try something fun. So can I do 1 damage with this? No. I was hoping I could get away with a little something. I think again we're going to be hosed by clunky draw here.
Careful there, friend.
Yeah, I mean, we have no answer. Yeah, I think they're probably going to play something pretty good, and we're not going to have a way to do anything about it. I mean, Winter's Grasp does do some stuff, but so that's what we'll do, I guess. Just we'll play it once. If he survives, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But then we can play Winter's Grasp next turn, wipe out a chunk of their board. But we're sitting on like no health, and I'm guessing he's going to kill this guy, or give them all ward. Okay, that's not bad.
I will taste blood.
I will have your head.
By the firstborn.
Okay, so Winter's Grasp, go! And since we do have some shackles in hand, or just, well, we have 1 for sure.
We'll see how they like someone who
Nice. Okay, so get rid of that. And then we put down this. Oh, I probably could have played this earlier, huh? Can we make magic happen? I don't think so. Red Brahmin is still way too far off. I mean, we do have Sheer Point. We've got a Lightning Bolt. I mean, we do have possibilities, but all it takes is a silence. And Intimidate! Holy cow! How many times have we seen that card? That card was never
Close ranks. Let
nice.
nothing through.
Wow.
You can't.
Like, I don't know where that card came from. Like, I mean, I used to play it back in the day, but that never got any use. And see, here's the thing. When you don't necessarily expect to win, when you're going, okay, this is just kind of for fun, I don't get upset that the fact the last card that they had in their hand was the exact card they needed to win it. You know, it just doesn't matter. Because we're just playing it for fun. So don't mistake my casualness for, like, lackadaisicalness. I am playing to win. And this deck, I think, is capable of it. It's just not optimized. And I just am at a point now, having lost with optimized decks, I mean, not a lot of them, but I mean, when I played it anyway, you know, Joe's Dragon, we went 2-0, or 0-2. We went 0-2 with the at one point with Jay Shades. We went 0-2. No, maybe not with Jay Shades. And I'm not calling anybody's deck out. I'm just saying these were decks that I didn't build, and we still got our clock cleaned. So I'm like, you know what? If we're not fixing to win, then I'm just gonna have a darn good time with whatever deck I so choose. And in this case, it was like, let me just put Telvanni up on the chopping block. If you're gonna be saddled with a loser, might as well be these fellas here. But I'm noticing we really haven't been playing any control decks.
Our own fate.
It's all been a bunch of hyper aggro nonsense. So, and I say nonsense in the sense that I'm not playing aggro, so therefore now it is nonsense.
We draw
what you
power
play.
from their blood.
All right, I was gonna play Moonlight Werebat, but I think that's too much of a bummer of a card to let stand.
I will keep Sotha Silva.
Also, I don't know if you all saw Dano, the guy who invented the crab deck, who passed it, who bequeathed its knowledge to Buffalo. He found the channel and, you know, saw the video where the crabs did their thing, and it was a pretty cool thing. I was like, man, I never thought I would actually meet the guy who did it. Oh, this is good right here. That's good. Be better if we could get the assassin thing on him.
By
I
the
can't remember
fires
what
of
that's-
oblivion.
I don't know though. With all these wards, he seems to be a very ward heavy deck. That off there. Now we have some favorable trades.
I hate this crown.
Cool.
Damned uncomfortable.
I mean, it's not great. But we got the ward out. Let's see.
Hiding will not save you. This world will be
Our opponent doesn't seem to be in a big rush, so I'm guessing. Let's see here. That's 9. That's 10. All right, let's go ahead and checklist you. I don't want to play Drez just yet. We can play those and Sorcerer's Negation to help completely eliminate some stuff on the
This
board.
world will be well rid of you.
Nice. Although that sucks because now I have to hit with face, otherwise. How do you like them apples? I'm actually happy he got that.
This might be handy.
Cool. Alright, so I guess for what I'll do right now.
I'm a slave.
What's up? And I'll probably want to put this over there as well. If he sticks, probably he's got a lightning bolt for him because that's how this game goes. Oh, no, he's going to Incano this. I should have Sorcerer Negation Incano. Should not have countered on him not having. Oh, imagine what we would have had right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would have been sweet. but you go away now. You go away now. And you go away now. And there we go. Alright, so we have a semblance of stabilizing at the moment. So we'll see what Lyneth draws, what their Lyneth draws, and then we can compare it with what our Lyneth is going to draw. Let's see, do I kill? I'm not going to hit him in the face, but I'm going to hold off on
ready for
that.
anything.
And we'll do this. We'll
I
see what
smell the stench of
what
the
their
living.
Lyneth is pulling first. I can't imagine it's conscription. What did they pick? Fabric. Really? Okay, I guess they're coming down with a big monster. What is our Lyneth going to pick up? I probably should have been a little more proactive. Alright. Let's see. 9 and 5 is 14, so that's not great.
I don't know it all, but I'm pretty close.
But let's see what we can get here. Maybe Odo? No. Because they're not going wide. So, yeah. Let's just hope they don't have a way to clear this out, because we can't hold off both
My friend
sides.
would like to say hello.
Ooh, they're going to get an Atronach then. Oh, there's Singleton. Okay, that really sucks. I should have done... Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're screwed. We are totally screwed. Because we can't cover both sides. Oh, Mundus Stone, really? Come on, man. You ruined a really good game. That's unfortunate. Things were going well. And then you had to pull that nonsense. Alright, so we do this. Iron Atronach comes down. They're going to hit us for 7 at least. Or 8 at least. Knock us down to 7. I'm guessing they're hoping to get charge on it. Yeah. Nah, this didn't... I did not expect Singleton. That took me by surprise. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oh wow, they are getting so much mileage out of that Incarno. Alright. Dude, yeah. Forget it. Like, I'm not gonna... Apparently I'm just not... Again, this is another game we're just not gonna win. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, and that's kind of been the story. It said it before and said it again. I mean, we put it, but like what that was not like. Don't misinterpret what we saw there. We weren't close to winning that at all. They had all of their runes left. That was a shellacking that I just prolonged the inevitable with. But yeah, you can't if you can bring back Ancano 3 times or have him trigger 3 times, that's 15 points of damage right there. You're not going to come back from that. So, but that's what we keep coming across. I don't know what happened. I actually played the first round that I played of the Gauntlet because I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's the Maple Shield. I mean, how anticlimactic. We have so many amazing alternate arts out there, and we got a freaking Maple Shield. I mean, come on. But it is shiny, as Denise pointed out. It is very shiny. And it's something, and as long as you win at least 3 games, you get your stuff back, so it's not like it costs you anything except for a little bit of time. But the first game, we went 6, we won 6 before we were out, and we lost one of them to a very bogus, like, craziness thing that I don't even remember. I just remember going, oh, come on. But then the next time, we won 1. Barely got 1 win, and then we just had this kind of stuff happening where it was like, all the crazy stuff.
If I fall,
You know, players like, yeah, it was bad.
You're too kind.
Did I say hello? I'll tell you what. I'll say hello just because Boopity boo.
I'm ready for anything.
Oh, red rum. There we go. That's the red rum. Red rum. Wow. So they're gonna buff that up, and I guess I really do need to get the. I mean, we have Winter's Grasp, but with nothing to play, we're pretty much dead. I'll have to look. I could have sworn I had the, I smell the stench of the living. I thought she was in here. But we haven't. Oh no, we did. We have seen her. She was in here.
I do not.
So yeah, we do have these cards. I think probably at least 12 2-drops, maybe more. And of course the answer. So that's just going to get out of control. We're just done. Well, you know what? We'll play it one more turn. I'm not expecting. Yeah, they're just going to. And I guarantee they have a shackle for this. Always. So can we clear anything off at all? Nope. So yeah, we're just going to call it. Oops! No! Go away! No! Jeez, Louise. That's embarrassing. Okay. Cool. All right. So same results as during the week, but we are playing a suboptimal deal. But I'm also doing this to try to train myself. Hey, don't worry about it. I don't know. Maybe y'all start getting bored. Okay, I mean, and I do apologize if anybody's going, hey, this is like, we did have one good game, or I wish that was kind of in the middle of the pack, but we had that one great game where it was like, I didn't think I was going to be able to be those works, and we were able to come back from that. So we did have a good game, and the rest have just been a crap show. So hopefully, I don't know. I don't know what I'm hoping, but I did want to try Telvanni, and like I said, try to condition myself. Just play the game. Don't worry about it, because it doesn't matter whether you worry about it or not. The results are the same. And I'm trying to clean up Telvanni's image, because right now it just has this crappy image of just being a one-note wonder. You don't see we saw a couple decks today that were a little bit different. I mean, we saw an animal deck there. We saw what was the one where there was buffing and stuff? Oh yeah, and then we see this garbage. And we're like, okay, cool, good on you. But you see original stuff, but they're in these other colors. You never. It's been a while since I've seen a Telvanni deck that isn't just all the stuff. All the stuff you've come to know and love. So I wanted to put something out there, put something in the world that says this is not the same old Telvanni. Not your mom's Telvanni, or my mom's Telvanni. I don't know what kind of Telvanni my mom would do if she put one together. She has no clue. That's most of, I'll tell some of my friends, I'll be like, hey, yeah, no, there are people interested in Legends. And I mean, I'm not dropping hints or anything, but it's like, all the cool kids are doing it if you want to do it too. I'm just saying. And nobody's biting, but, they'll at least watch a game or two and be like, I have no clue what's going on. And I guess maybe I've been playing for so long, I'm like, it's like the simplest card game in the world. Not simple like card, the deck building is not simple, nor are the intricacies and everything, but the basics, I'm like, worst case scenario, you just read the card. Now granted, I'm not pulling up the card so people, nobody can read it. Oh, by the way, Death Scythe is only in here because that's the only 3-color card that I am not sick of seeing in Telvanni. You got the 4/6 poops in kitty litter box, or whatever the heck that thing's name is. I mean, it's going to shackle something, and let me say hello.
Hail, friend.
And pull an item. You see that all the time. Man, I actually forgot we were playing dragons. That's how bad it's been going. That's how bad our draw is, where I haven't even seen our lookouts in 3 games.
I will cut your purse.
Cool story, bro. Yeah, so this and Mystic Dragon is going to be a nice little play. If he survives. Be nice if he survives. That's fine. I wasn't gonna kill you anyway. This is my life gain. You think I'm gonna get rid of this guy? Come on.
Let's line up.
I got dragons. Buddy. Dragons.
Your purse and your throat.
We go boop. And we go mystical dragon. And then turn 5 we don't, but we do have Shrieking Harpy and Sorcerer's Negation to get rid of that. And well, we can trade. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Cool. I like the trade. I like the trade. Oh, really? Yeah. You know what, buddy? You are going to eat a negation. No, you know what? Actually, better. We're just going to mummify that. Enjoy it while you can. Gosh. Enjoy it while you can. I guess we can hit the face a little bit since he did all that life gain in one turn. We can play down our Glacial Dragon next turn, which is going to be groovy. Come on, you cannot tell me that without that card, you have no idea what to do. Like, although that seems to be the case. How many times have we played that and they have that exact combo? And then it's like, how do you... Okay, okay, you can't. So you come over here and you kill this. Because you don't like my health. That's fine. It's a big Razumdar, of course.
This one won.
Of course. So what? Yeah, I guess that works. I mean, he can lane shift, which I'm guessing is what's going to happen. And that's a lane shift card. Because it has to be. Okay. Alright. So get rid of that. Put Moonlight over here. This over
I
here.
smell the stench of the living.
And what does he do again? I mean, he's got Pilfer, but yeah, so if he dies, if he can't consume a creature, he dies. So they do have some, but we haven't really killed... Well, okay, we've killed a lot more than I thought.
This one must feed.
Gotta take care of this, right? I'm guessing they're going to do the Winter's
smell the
Grasp
stench
to prevent
of
this
the
from getting the
living.
drain. I'm trying to think of what removal they could have for this, though. Because I want to give it Assassins. Oh, no, never mind.
Walk with our Lord. Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
They make it too easy.
Alright.
Your blood stands forfeit.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I'll clean up the place a little bit. And yeah. Turn this thing around. Oh, that was
They
horrible.
make it too
I know when it sounds bad, and that sounded bad.
Your blood stands forfeit.
Alright. So it doesn't bail. I mean, I know they're going to do a bunch of shifty shift stuff. Like, they have to. That's kind of the MO. Cool.
This one will
Okay.
hunt you down.
Alright. I don't have any way to finish it off, but
The battle is yours.
okay. 2. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to lie. A victory against an Auric deck with all those buffs and a victory against movement, was that Archer? Those are moral victories for me. Like, that's amazing. And all the other ones, those are losses for Telvanni. So this day is just a big old yippee hooray. Crap, I can't remember when I started. Not that I'm trying to nickel and dime y'all, I know I started late. It feels like the time's flown by, though. I don't know. Big Slick 1860. Big Slick 1860. Guessing that's not the birthday. You know, a lot of people put their... I've said that before, but they do. You know, some people put, 1990 or whatever, and you're like, okay, that's probably the year you were born. But I'm guessing anybody born in 1860. Although, I don't know. It has come to my attention there actually are some players of Tessel that are, older than I am. And I'm not ancient, and neither are they, to be fair. But, we're talking to some people, some folks that, got some years on them. And I'm like, so, I almost want to tell some other folks that and be like, look, there's no age limit on this.
Should have been more words.
Really, game? I call this my
Should have been more words.
crappy draw face. Alright, we do have Shadowfen, which is good. I think we have 3 of them. So I think we're running 3 Shadowfen, 3 Mummifies, and 3 Sorcerer's Negations. Those are my defense. Because I just think whatever deck you have, you got to have some good defense. You can make your offense anything you want, but you got to have a good offense.
Should have been more words.
Or good defense. Whatever. Now they've just buffed. Hey, there we go. A ton. Something in their hand is huge right now. Or 2 or 3 things in their hand are huge.
Seed and spleen.
To get mother some flowers.
Okay.
Pretty flowers.
They're going to squish, because of course they are. You just gotta love it. I mean, I don't want to give them any more cards, but at the same time, I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I can play. Yeah, screw it. They'll get the cards. I need the lethal off the board, and they can bring them back. They can do whatever. I mean, we're not gonna starve them out of cards. It's gonna be for the long game. So.
Roots of the Hist.
Unfortunately, knowing that they have lethal, that makes my Iron Atronach not the wahoo that I would hope it would be.
hit this one.
Is that the Garden Ward now? Yeah. They are ramping. Ooh. Yes. Yes, my friend. You will be a useful combination in the turns to come. If I can get Assassin's Ritual, man, we are going to rock it. Rocket. Well, we need... there's a lot we need. that on his own... Oh, boy. And can't... Oh, there is the Iron Atronach. So let's... So we're going to hold on him for a second. And we'll see what we can do. He wants my Nahagleave.
Marsh in my veins.
He wants my Gleave.
Heed my warning.
And the only way I can deny it is if I... Yeah, that's that's not going to be good. What, I can reanimate something. Shadowfen, Icewing. Shadowfen is probably going to be what I want. Do I really have no recourse at this point? I don't. And I mean, Icewing is just going to delay the inevitable. And without Drez on the board, Shackle is not good. I just don't want him to get Nahag leave, so I'm going to... May not be the best call, but...
Your reckoning is at hand.
Die!
Cool. Okay, so they've got one too, and he's buffed up. Well, so I guess they're going to hit me in the face. There we go. So the best thing we could get is Winter's Grasp and Assassin's Ritual. If we get either of those, and he stays on the board, we win the game! That's not what I was hoping for, but at least this gives him something else to think about.
I do not fear.
Because he can take out the mighty Iron Atronach.
I slay the unworthy.
All the things. So yeah, our own Iron Atronach is pretty much useless.
I will end you.
Get that there. Okay.
You can't
This
defeat me.
here. Got our Thorn Hist Mage. And this. So now again, if he's got Squish or something. I mean, look, I'm under no illusions. I don't think our Iron Atronach is going to end the game, but in a satisfactory manner. He's running our deck. How in the world? Look at that.
Should have been more.
So yeah, Iron Atronach does nothing against a whole lane of lethal creatures. That's just lovely. All the stuffs, man. I just... Oh, so close. So close. And that's cool. Does Skeletal Dragon actually get us there? I mean, that's 12. Nah, we're done. Sigh.
My fight is
Yep. I don't know, y'all. This has been a trench. This has been a dip for what? With the 1 day exception, it's like a 9-day. Friday, Sunday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, not Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today. That's 8 days of the exact same opponents drawing exactly what they need every single time, or at least enough that we can't move up. Like we're not making progress. It's just we keep falling down. So I don't know. This, we might just be hoping to get to rank 4 from now on. I don't know how we managed to get where we're at now, but at this point, I like yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. That's boring stuff to talk about. Oh, I can't. Oh no, this is yeah. We can just go ahead and concede now.
my fight is done.
I hope that was your gateway, buddy. I hope that propels you to opponents that are willing to stomp the crap out of Invade, but it is not me. It is not me. Alrighty. Oh, I was going to say something. I was always going to say something. I always wanted to say something. But yeah, so I probably will go back to, a more proven deck list next week. Like, so, I did the D20 thing for the week, and I was like, okay. But then I just got the urge to do this. I was like, let me just try something that's not the same old. And the results are pretty much the same. I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference. So it's like, all right, well, I can just... But I don't have a ton of decks like this. There's not a lot of decks where I'm like, oh, let me just try this. Most of them have a little more oomph to them. But, I mean, against the draws we've had, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't think there's a deck out there that I have that is not going to fall prey to... You got 3 cards left, and it's like, boom, I'll eliminate this, I'll do this. Like, it's just one after the other. Oh, I gotta say hello.
Hail, friend.
And I think anybody said, like, no matter how good you are, you lose to God draw. The idea of a deity draw of something that only a god would do. And Carl the 13th. Oh, Carl. And no, I'm not going crazy with aggro. I just don't know what benefit there is to opposing this with a card that can't kill it. You know what I'm saying?
On the wrong side.
I'm guessing this is probably like Burst Assassin or something.
No, I'm
kind of an expertise. Interesting. Oh man, we Dres Tormentor right now, Winter Grasp, all of them gone. Okay, well, never mind. So now he gets discounted action in his hand. I figure if you're warded, you don't get to hit face. You have to sit back at home while these two rally the team.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
I was wondering when they were going to come harass me. Like, they can't leave me alone. They're not going to leave me alone. Leave my bat alone. What are you going to do to my bat? Okay. We got another one? No, that's their 0 cost. Oh, heck yes. Oh, heck yes. Please let it be so. So I telegraphed it. We concede if they remove him. If they don't, we may just win this game. That's fine. No lightning bolt, no lightning bolt, no lightning bolt. They got a lightning bolt. They're going to do this, and they're going to hit him with a lightning bolt because that's how the game goes. Oh, hey. Nice. I mean, at least we're getting all the prophecies here. That's a nice change of pace. They're going to kill him. Of course they will.
Would you like a bow that shoots rainbows too?
Not going to lie. Incredibly disappointing. But
Chaos take you.
at the same time, what do you expect? So I can reanimate him and then do Winter's Grasp, but of course they haven't dismantled. Come on, guys! Come on! If you can't laugh about this nonsense, what can you laugh about? This is asinine. asinine. My gosh. Seriously. Seriously. This is asinine. And I just realized I pretty much threw the game. I don't care at this point because, again, we're just not going to win. We're just not going to win these games. It's just not a thing. Dismantle. I mean, I know Assassin, they probably got it for the support removal, but still. I mean, just all the cards to have. Because it takes out neutral cards. So yeah, if you can't laugh about something this obnoxious, then hey, that is the first thing that's gone right for us in a very long time.
Wrong side.
A very long time. So that's a stay of execution there.
I smell the stench
Theoretically.
of the living.
I'm guessing they have a way to remove the guard and they're just going to hit me for 3. No. This comes as a surprise to me. That does not come as a surprise. Come on. Come on. Jeez. Let's see. Can we do anything? We can reanimate from one side. Nope. I'm not going to delay it with the Winter's Grasp. That's just obnoxious. Golly day. So yeah, so this is a kind of a training grounds for me to say, okay, if you're not going to win the game, can you enjoy it? Are you still going to enjoy it? Can you genuinely enjoy it, knowing you are probably not going to win anymore? Like, that's just not going to be a thing. So I'm testing it out. I'm trying to see. Like, I came in, I had my mind going, okay, I know how the games have gone. I'm probably not going to win a whole lot today, especially now that I'm not playing something that's, even has the potential really to be amazing. And I'm not going to lie, it's still, I'm not necessarily having a good time. I'm laughing, but it's a bitter laugh. It's just like the obnoxiousness of it. Like, hey, I'm in crazy world right now. I am in crazy clown, ridiculous world right now. And what can you do but laugh? It just go, okay, yeah, dismantle. You have it in your hand, the exact cards that you need for the exact creatures I play to do the exact same thing you need them to do. Yeah, it's just.
Hail, friend.
So it's just, yeah, I don't know, because it feels like you're a butt of. I mean, do I play him now? Sure, why not? Yeah. So anyway, something else to talk about. What else can I talk about? Well, I mean, hey, this is something I haven't seen. What do you call this? Tribunal? Haven't seen that in a while. Alright, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to play Fighters Guild. They're going to negation that and trade the Galen with my dude. Negation or execute. Okay. 6 of 1. You saw that, right? If anything, you do the other one and Galen survives. So I don't know what's going on there exactly, but okay. Not going to complain. And y'all know I misplay the heck out of stuff, so. Okay, I thought we were up against control, but clearly this is. Got a little smattering of aggro in there. Methinks this might be a mid-range, trying to go all slow and whatnot. Okay. Yeah.
Get back to work.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I might have misplayed there. Maybe I should have shackled that and taken the ward off of it, but. I like the way you played that card.
Hiding will not save you.
And we're not going to attack because this is a control deck, so we can just kind of take it easy. Oh no, I'm shackled, I can't move. Ah, this is terrifying. Gonna play this over here because again I don't want the whole. I don't know. Do I start going face? Maybe next turn. Because if he has another immolating blast, I'd rather him not go down. But I was gonna say, but of course they have to have a Dawn's Wrath in hand. So yeah.
Back in line.
And I'm doing this because we're playing an action-oriented deck, and they can't do anything against Nahag Leaf. They don't have a Leaf Lurker that they can use. I mean, they can shackle it again, but okay, that's a thing. Oh yeah, I guess we can do that, right? So that takes some off, and. Yeah.
Not even death can save.
This might be handy.
Alright, well unfortunately none of this is panning out great, so... let's see... Once we do that... So cool, we get to hit face again, yay! So we definitely need to sacrifice ourselves there. Again, Immolating Blast. I mean, what are you going to do against such hate?
Violence.
That's going to let him trade with something on that side. So yeah, so they mummify that so that I can't get any value out of it. So let that be a note to you all. If you ever want to... oh, there we go.
The end of life is
If you ever want to get people to stop targeting higher priority targets, just play Dres Tormentor. And they will target that over everything else, over Drain. Oh, are you... No, we're not surprised. We are not surprised.
This should help you. He's very smart, very dumb.
We are not surprised in the slightest. Oh, I forgot he goes away.
Not even death.
Come on! Come on! Really? Really? I mean, geez Louise. Is he gonna come back? Ah, that sucks. We should hit face. Doggone it. Do we have enough? That's 6, 12, 16, 18. Nope. So we... I mean, we can put a guard down. But... So yeah, we just gotta hope.
He's very smart, very dumb.
I'll try to draw their fire.
That's fine. So you get the guard back. Not worried about that. Do you see what I'm up against? Do you see this? You bear witness, and there we go for the 15th time. Oh. Okay, so it just keeps going down and down and down and down in value. So that's not fantastic, but oh, now we gotta kill both. That's not fun. All right, so we know they've got Immolating Blast. I'm not really worried about the health gain at this point. So they've got a... Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. So they hit Immolating Blast and it either... Okay, it kills everything. Alright. Okay.
Feel
What, you don't have another 11-11? I don't understand. I don't understand why don't you have the exact cards that you need right now. This is perplexing to me. Yeah, we've gone through 2 of them. I don't know that we've gone through 3.
My blade is death to assassins.
Where is he? My talent. Okay, so we've gone through 2 of them. So he still has another one out there, which is fantastic.
My eyes are open
Yeah.
and my senses sharp.
Simulating blast kills. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, so if they get siege, we're screwed.
Do
So
not
he
think to sneak by me.
survives.
I'm a slaver. We're not known for our patience.
God, give me a card. Give me a card. Of course. Of course. Bye, Dres Tormentor. Target number 1 for some reason. All right. Well, this is going to take.
Trusted me. How foolish.
Okay. I can't remember what we've played this turn. Oh, Nahagleaf.
The end of life is not
No?
the
Okay.
end of usefulness.
Well, sorry, buddy. You're not going to get value out of that from me. No, sir. And I'm not going to hit you in the face either, so. Cool.
Long range, the god of schemes.
I smell the stench
All right.
of the living.
And whatever we do, we are not playing anything over in this lane.
So as you believe,
Screw off. All right. Screw you, game.
my
Wow.
fight is done.
Wow. All right. That drove me to seething. I hit my ceiling. So hopefully this is an hour and 15 minutes. I can't handle this at this point anymore. My ability to cope has been thwarted. So that's where we're going to leave it today. Like I said, I'll be trying to figure something out for the future, but I'm really trying to figure out, how to enjoy the game when, come on. Like, this is asinine. It's ludicrous. This is ludicrous. Like, beyond ridiculous ludicrous. And I can only laugh so hard before I just go, this is abuse. Like, this game is an abusive piece of garbage. And I need to liberate myself. Like, this isn't, oh, it's the same deck list. This isn't, oh, it's invade. This isn't any, this is God tier draws on exactly what they need every single time, up to the point of putting down 2 back-to-back Night Talon Lords. And then Manamarco, and then Marak. The only answer to Iron Atronach in those colors, pretty much, other than, like a Dawn's Wrath. Really? Really? Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to not play this to win? Am I supposed to just say, okay, we're just going to put cards on the board until our opponent beats us? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? A push to the finish line of, okay, we're going to get to the end of the game so that the game is over. Like, that's all this is at this point. We're just running out the clock on every single game. Except for 2. I think we won 2 games out of 10, 12. My goodness gracious. 9 days now. I said 8 before, but it's now 9 because I'm exaggerating, because I'm flummoxed. My voice is going up high. I'm going to be sore throat tomorrow. But it's ridiculous. I'm just glad I got this recorded, because otherwise people would not believe how asinine the games have been, how ridiculous what my opponents have been able to do is. Perpetually. And I know you can say, look, you look at my deck and go, okay, that's not an amazing deck, but I am running functional things that should be able to counteract. Like, I've got the mummify, so I'm mummifying stuff or whatever. But I can only do so much. Any deck can only do so much against such malicious turd muffinery. Like, what are you gonna do when it's I mean, if I could say, hey, on this play, I need a silence so that I can take care of that. If I could do that, I would win every game too. But I can't. I don't have that power. But somehow every opponent we've had, with the exception of poor 2 unfortunate souls who just were not given the God-given divine power to summon into their hand the exact card they need. Aside from those 2 excluded individuals, every opponent we've had is reaching into their magic bag of their hand. I don't know how that works. Bag of their hand, and pulling out exactly what they need in every situation. We can't wear them down, because when it seems like they're getting down, they get the card draw. When they don't need the card draw, they need the one. Yeesh. So I don't know. Maybe I just have to do this after every game just to kind of purge it. But man, and I'll be honest, like, it really, in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what? I could actually do this, and I could make fun of myself. I could be like, okay, what are we gonna do? Like, I can make it work for me. But honestly, ask yourselves, are you prepared to watch a guy go 1-11, 1-12 every single day? Are you able to handle that? Because I could probably muster it if you just, and so far everything indicates yes. But we've got some new folks. We've got some new folks watching, and I'm like, okay, is everybody on board with losing? But here's the thing. Getting serious for a minute. I can't change that. This is not an optimal deck. I grant you that. But it doesn't matter if our opponent has the removal when they need it. They have the silence when they need it. They have the disembowel or whatever the crap that card is that eliminates a neutral creature. We can't win. We cannot, no matter what, we could be playing the best deck in the world. We are not gonna win if our opponent draws the best thing every time. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. That person still would have drawn 2 Night Talon Lords back to back. I mean, what deck is gonna win against that? Now maybe there are some, but I'm trying to think of one that I'm like, I mean, I only have so much removal. In any deck, there's only so much removal, so much silence. You just can't. And I mean, yeah, I get a dip or two. You get a day or two where you're like, okay, we hit the rocks here, maybe a week. We're going on 2 weeks now, folks. I don't think the clouds are going to part at any point. We have been targeted. Schwaaard has been targeted by nefarious forces within the game of Elder Scrolls Legends, and they have decided that Schwaaard's climb will come to an end and probably have machinations in place to prevent me from getting to rank 4 next season. Like, I just don't think we're gonna string together 5 wins. What are we gonna do? It's a cheat code, for crying out loud. No, I don't mean the game is cheating. I mean, that gets into stuff. But I mean, literally, like, oh. All right, so gonna play again. You're seeing this on Monday. And so there will be a game on Tuesday for you. I got to figure out what I'm going to play, or whether or not I care about what I play, because as genuinely frustrated as I am at the moment, it would be multiplied exponentially if I was trying to make any kind of a push, any kind of legitimate motion towards the next level. If I at this point, if I was going, man, I'm really trying to push into rank 1, today would have been madness, absolute madness. I might have torn this place to shreds. I don't know. I wouldn't actually, because I learned the hard way. I learned, I was playing Street Fighter 2 Turbo back in the dorms, this is back in like 2000, and the computer cheats. It really does. Like, you get to a certain point, and people have done this. They've broken it down frame by frame and been like, clearly the kick just went through the hitbox, didn't trigger anything, and the computer does, the precise, counter uppercut or whatever. Well, the computer tried that nonsense on me. So how did I get back at it? I had a 25-pound barbell, and I smashed the crap out of my controller. Believe it or not, that doesn't actually punish the game at all. All that meant was, 10 years later, after playing with just one controller, which wasn't a big deal because I didn't play with a lot of people anyway. 10 years later, when I did want another controller, I actually had to fork out like $40 on eBay to get a authentic SNES replacement controller because I stupidly busted mine to pieces. So ever since that day back in 2000, I have never taken out my aggression on an object in frustration, smacked like anything. Like I'll raise it, I'll be like, ah, and then I'm like, I'm gonna hurt my hand, I'm gonna break something, I'm gonna do whatever. And the source of my aggression, like if Tessel could manifest, if the Tessel game could manifest in physical form, I might punch it in the face like 50 times, 75 times. But since that's not an option, at least as far as I know, in the tangible or the feasible future, there is nothing nothing fitting, nothing suitable for me to take out the frustration that I feel on. But I do feel better now that I've said it. I've said my piece. I kind of laid it out there. Maybe if nothing else, I'll just start a list of like stuff to talk about outside of the game, so that even when I'm getting the crap kicked out of me, while I'm laying on the ground bleeding, dying, my teeth chipped and all over the pavement, my hair mussed up, my eye half closed, real kind, and I'm just getting punched in the head over and over again. Like, die already. Why don't you concede? Why do you keep coming back? When that's going on, I can be talking to you all about stuff, and we can just pretend that none of this nonsense is actually happening, and that I'm actually playing a game. Because right now I'm not playing Tessel. I'm putting cards onto a board so that my opponent can subsequently and swiftly and efficiently remove them and hit me in the face. That's the game that we're playing right now. I don't know what you call that. My mom called it He-Man. She thought it was He-Man. We'll just call it He-Man. I've been playing He-Man. So if you want to keep seeing me play He-Man, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you, because I can't make it not be asinine. I said that word like 6 times now. Fun drinking game. Maybe rewind it if you are so inclined. Every time I said asinine, go ahead and do it. But I think I only said it like 4 times at the end. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, for enduring. I will see you tomorrow.